45 miles separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis, but the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of and the Ducks will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Beavers offense will go to work first. Early in the season, the Ducks looked vulnerable against teams from the state of Idaho, but nothing makes you feel better than taking little brother behind the woodshed in a get-right game when you had to feel a little bit better about life.
Yeah, and it was really a coming-out party, too, for Dylan Gabriel, the transfer coming in from Oklahoma. He threw the ball.
It's a seam wide open. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. To the air, it's Murphy. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Oh, the ball's out! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
This offense starts deep in a hole. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Ducks are on the move. Grabbed in the middle. It's Benson. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Power football with the run. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off-play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They'll run play action. Firing to the right and goal. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Moore will throw. The screen, he can go. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. They get through and it's blocked.
You know, it's blocked field goals at moments like that are momentum changers. That could be the difference in this game. What a great individual effort knocking that thing down.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Quarterback extends the play, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Done enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Beavers will have it 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll go to the toss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. That's reeled in. It's Walker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The play action fake. Skips away from pressure.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Moore to the air. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up. They boot it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David's got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Hey, and I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now through this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Bringing the heat. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
And they get the sack, but they knew it was a pass. You go nickel, you're bringing more speed on the field, more DBs. You let the pass rush eat. Everybody communicates, right? Like you understand by formation, by tendency, they're throwing the football. Nice job by the defense understanding what the offense was trying to do.
The Beavers will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
They'll send the back in motion. That's caught. It's Benson. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Ducks! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 4 over Arizona State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. To the air, it's Murphy. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, it's Clemens. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. On the ground, it's Hankerson. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about, but if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotion surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He spins that thing down the middle. He's got it for a big play. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Oregon State! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's an 80-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Moore will throw. Caught over the middle, it's Hughes. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the 1st down. On the snap, it's Hughes. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Stewart. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Off the play fake. Caught close to the marker, it's Moore. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And the catch him on into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Fox. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this third down. Pocket breaking down. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They boot it away on fourth down. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Stewart. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He'll do it himself. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Moore to the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Grab near the sticks, it's Walker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Beavers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Moore will throw. A little screen to the running back. at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Moore. Turning it on! And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Gets the back moving. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Moore to the air. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks!
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, Mountain West teams colliding in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Boise State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Boise. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. A busy day in the Mountain West, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Beavers line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A quick pass to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Moore will throw. Got it in the middle. It's Hughes. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Back to pass, it's Murphy. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it out quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They'll move the tight end. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. They're going back to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. With the catch, it's Stewart. Breaks into the... headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Oh, sweet feet. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. With the catch, it's Williams. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Walker. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Rice is going to enjoy the trip back to Houston after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road and you stack wins there at home, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Moore to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Hughes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They just keep firing. Fires to the middle. The sure hands, it's Stewart. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Benson. And he picks up the first down, and he doesn't, I'm not going to say spin move, that was a pirouette. It was elegant, it was beautiful. From the gun, give on the inside. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And the route is on. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Sometimes you're hesitant to use your quarterback as a runner, not when your quarterback runs like this.
You dang right. I'm going to use him. I'm going to use him early and often. The dude can run so well, can make you miss. Do you worry about him getting dinged up throughout a game? Sure, but when you can do things like that, it makes your offense so much stronger.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Runs through the tackle. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. And the Beavers in a good spot here with second and short. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Now on first down from the 30. They'll ride the hot hand. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Fires left. He's got it. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Card.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build up.
Oh, there's the ball! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time. This
drive will open from the 15. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll go right back to him. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to seal the edge on the right. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Number 92, on to punt it away.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.